Hello, everyone. I'm Edward Call, the founder and CEO of Gaming Intelligence, a next-generation sports data and betting odds platform with emerging technologies for the legal sports betting industry. Our technology is focused on AI, predictive modeling, simplified analytics, and gamification innovations that we refer to commonly as our smart betting tools. So today, I'm going to showcase some of those tools, including AI functionality that we recently completed and are about to make available to the public. So let's go ahead and dive in. You can see here we've got the NBA schedule. And so anytime you decide to make a wager on something or a game, you need to go into a matchup. So here's a matchup of the Portland Trail Blazers at the Boston Celtics. This is our matchup card where you can get some basic information and some tooltips that explain what that is. I'm going to scroll down a little bit and show you some of our premium insights. So we have the money split percentages, which is basically the dollar amount percentage on either side of a bet between money line, spread, and over under. You can see that's also timestamp anytime that moves. And then we also have the bet splits, which is the number of bets versus the percentage of money. We also have line movements. So if you want to see the money line with other sports books, so here's FanDuel, for example, BetMGM, etc. You can go in and see how that compares. And then we also have our matchup trends, which shows the head-to-head matchup and performance when the teams play each other, not just the averages. So for example, when the Blazers are on the road and the Celtics are at home, Blazers average 108 points, Celtics average 124. So that's 230, 233. 238, excuse me. And you can see right here, the line is 223 and a half. And then we can come in here and take a quick peek. Celtics have won the last 3 games in a row. They've covered the spread 3 games in a row. The points have gone over twice and under once. So this is the basic information. And now we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the AI and the advanced visualizations that we have. So you can see here, there's a button that says AI analysis. And so it's generating AI insights. And then we can see here, basically the current line, money line, total, etc. So just like a quick summary. And you can see here, game summary, win probability based on the team's win rates. The Celtics have a 70% chance to win this game against the Blazers. Recommended bet recommendation, bet on the Boston Celtics minus 9.5 with a high confidence level. And then there's some indicators and some charts and visualizations on what the win probability and what that information is. So that's the AI game analysis, quick summary. And then we have what's called advanced data visualization. So all of these premium insights that you're seeing, we've taken all that information and visualized it. And so you can see here very simply, we have a recommended bet that summarizes everything. So it's saying take over 225, strong trend, 80% of the recent matchups went over. And there's indicators. So when the spread, total, and the money lines move, we have that information. When they play each other, head-to-head summary, and we have some of the stuff visualized. So that's the line movement. Here's the bet distribution. As we see, obviously, the money line is on the Celtics, 90%. Some analyses there. Matchup trends with some performance history when they play each other. And then finally, betting value. So you've got all that information right at your fingertips, all summarized with a recommended bet. So you have that both with the AI component and then our internal analyses with our mathematical data models delivered to you right at your fingertips. So that's that in a nutshell. And then continuing on, now what we want to do is basically shop the lines and find the best odds and payouts. So you got a +9. Let's say we want to take the Celtics because that was a recommendation. So we got -9 with Caesars, -9.5 with Fanatics. We'll take that half a point. And then what we're going to go to is I'm going to showcase for you guys our odds calculator, which is pretty cool. So now we're in the Caesars Sportsbook on our site. So this is the odds that we have from Caesars. And then you can see here, a straight bet, it's -110. So I'll just do some simple math. 110 to win 100, you can say the payout is 210. So you can either go in to Caesars and make that bet, or what we do, we're the first to offer a sports betting simulator. So you can actually run a simulation that generates a fictitious bet slip to learn and practice without risking real money. So I'm just going to click simulate bet and saved successfully. We'll go check that here in a second. Another feature with the calculator that's like really fun is that when you do a parlay, so for example, I'm just going to come in and pick some Hornets. I'm just going to pick some random, you can see on the right as these straight bets kind of come across, right? Auto populates with the $100, but then we want to look at the parlay. So here's the parlay summed up. So $100 pays 17,179 with Caesars. But what our calculator does is it automatically calculates instantly the best parlay across all the books. And so you can come in here. So 17,719 with Caesars. With FanDuel, it's 18,355. BetMGM 16,959. So that's pretty cool and a neat function that we're pretty excited about, so that you can go to the book and for the same dollar amount maximize your winnings. The other thing that's really neat with this version is that you can go and kind of play around. So you can see how it auto collapses and auto calculates the payout instantly. So that's the calculator. Now we're going to go into my bet slips because we ran that simulation. And then you can see I just did that with the Celtics -9, 110 to win 100. And then you can see you can generate run a simulation across all the major books that we have on our site. And you go into your history. So you can manage and track the performance, and then at the end of parlays as well. So that's a sports betting simulator. And then I'd like to finish off finally with, as we're talking about AI, we have an AI assistant here that you can talk to just like you would in any other AI chat, like a ChatGPT, Claude, Grok, etc. So in addition to everything, hi there, it's your AI sports betting assistant. How can I help you with your questions today? So for example, what are the best bets today? And so you feed that into the AI engine. When looking at the current games and odds, here are some potential bets that stand out. And so here's the Houston-New Orleans game. Rockets are heavy favorites in this matchup against the New Orleans Pelicans. If you're comfortable with a higher risk or potentially lower reward, betting on the Rockets to win could be a solid option. So it gives you that kind of recommendation. Here's a college game as well, Arkansas versus Mississippi State. And let's just say, for example, what is the best NBA, can't type, bet today? And so then it'll come back based on the current games and odds. We're taking, so here's Charlotte and Brooklyn. Nets are a favorite in this matchup against the Hornets. With the money line at -200, the Nets are expected to win this game. If you're looking for a safer bet with low risk, consider betting on the Nets, could be a good option. So you get the idea in terms of that functionality in the chatbot to ask a bunch of questions. And so we've used common processing language to do that. So you can ask the question in your own words, obviously, and interact with the betting assistant. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you on the site soon.